Therefore, the best way is to be able to join forces. Only a family called a dragon is worthy of having a son-in-law like a dragon. Dragon son, how can you marry a brood of snakes and rats? The more she thought about it, the stronger her heart for Charlie became, and she even faintly brought some expectations. She wanted to call Charlie more, invite him out to meet more, and create more opportunities for contact. But she was also afraid that becoming too obvious would be seen by Charlie. Warnya is proud of her life. It can be said that she is the most eye-catching princess in Orus Hill. Compared with her, the daughters of other families are not worth mentioning. Therefore, a woman like her is also beyond the reach of Orus Hill men. From birth to now, Warnya hasn't moved any man, but Charlie is the first. It happened that he was still a married man and a son-in-law. Warnya also felt that this was somewhat ironic, and she was uncertain how to develop with Charlie in her heart. Just when Charlie was always in her mind, she received a call from him. At that moment, her girl's heart was full of excitement. When she got on the phone, her voice even trembled, and asked, "Mr. Wade, why do you have time to call me?" Charlie smiled slightly and said, "Miss Song, I am going to start refining medicine tomorrow, but I need some medicinal materials. You can solve it for me and then send it over." Warnya was suddenly excited when she heard that Charlie was finally going to make medicine. The Song family has been waiting for Charlie's magical medicine, but they haven't heard anything about it. Everyone is waiting anxiously, but no one is embarrassed to urge Charlie. After all, Charlie wants to send them meds. How dare they rush to save face? So Warnya hurriedly said, "Mr. Wade, don't worry. You can give me the list of medicinal materials, and I will immediately find the best quality medicinal materials to send to you." "Very good." Charlie smiled slightly and said, "Remember to prepare more weight, I still have other use." Charlie doesn't need money to buy medicinal materials, but he needs a reliable channel for medicinal materials. Good medicinal materials are like good antique cultural relics. The solution is important. His roots in Orus Hill are still relatively shallow, so he's naturally not as good as the Song family. They have cultivated in Orus Hill for hundreds of years, and they are very strong in various ways. Warnya hung up the phone and received a list of medicinal materials from Charlie, so she called Chin Gang of the Chin family as soon as possible. Although the Chin family is not as good as the Song family, the head of the Chin family is in the business of antiques, wenwen, and Chinese herbal medicine. Even Charlie didn't know that Chin Gang was actually the largest supplier of medicinal materials in the entire Orus Hill area. This is mainly because of Chin Gang's medicinal material business is not privately owned. It is a pharmaceutical factory that directly supplies major traditional medicines, as well as chain pharmacies, only wholesale, not retail. Warnya recounted Charlie's list on the phone and then asks, "Mr. Chin Gang, I don't know if I can get these medicinal materials for me. I want the best quality and a large quantity." As soon as Chin Gang heard that Warnya wanted these medicinal materials, he immediately realized what he hurriedly asked. "Miss Song, dare to ask, this medicinal material is prepared for Mr. Charlie, Mr. Wade?" "Yes." Warnya had a good relationship with Chin Gang, so she didn't hide her words. She said, "Mr. Stephen should have also heard that Mr. Wade rescued my grandfather. He made a favor a few days ago and wanted to give me some magical medicine. I will prepare medicinal materials for that." Chin Gang said immediately, "Miss Song, don't worry, I will prepare these medicinal materials, and I will deliver them to Mr. Wade directly." Warnya said, "Mr. Jin Gang, please send it off to me, if it's appropriate?" Chin Gang said earnestly, "Miss Song, you and I are friends, so I won't tell you those imaginary ones. I also want to dare to ask Mr. Wade for magical medicine. In the future, in case of emergency, I just borrow this opportunity of delivering medicinal materials to Mr. Wade." Warnya thought for a while. Even if she didn't let Chin Gang send medicinal materials, Chin Gang would look for Charlie for medicinal materials, so she just gave him a favor so that he could take advantage of the opportunity to send medicinal materials to Charlie. So she smiled and said, "I don't have any opinion on this, but Mr. Jin Gang must prepare for the medicinal materials that Mr. Wade wants. Don't make any mistakes." Chin Gang quickly assured, "Miss Song, don't worry, I can't fool Mr. Wade." Warnya smiled and said, "That's it, you go and prepare, and send it to Mr. Wade." After hanging up the phone, Chin Gang was very excited. His daughter, Aoshui, the beautiful and hot little pepper, saw her father rub his hands in excitement at this time, and couldn't help asking, "Dad, what are you excited about?" Chin Gang laughed loudly. "There is a great thing." Aoshui acts in surprise. "What's the great thing?" "It's Mr. Wade," Chin Gang said excitedly. Aoshui felt a little in her heart. "Mr. Wade? That amazing Master Wade?" She couldn't help but shyly ask, "Dad, what happened to Mr. Wade?" Chin Gang blurted out, "Mr. Wade is going to make a magic medicine. Miss Song asked me to help Mr. Wade prepare medicinal materials. At that time, I will also be going to ask Mr. Wade to come back for a magic medicine."